All right, time's now 4:48. All eyes on the weather today. Let's get straight over to Payton. Welcome back.
Hey, yeah, we are tracking the potential for storms this morning. Some of you, it's already storming. Others, it is quiet. I want to start with a live view of the city here to show you. We don't have any issues in New Orleans or the South Shore Metro at the moment, but north of the lake and especially into Mississippi, we've got some pretty big storms. And then back off towards Baton Rouge and back towards Lafayette, we're tracking some big storms. So notice not much happening south of the lake, just a few showers, maybe a thunderstorm trying to pop up. Our big player in the game right now is a storm in Pearl River County. We've also got a pretty good cell north of Franklinton up towards Mount Herman, lifting into Mississippi. That one's not severe, but it could produce some dime size or pea size hail. But look at this big one off into Pearl River County. This storm right here is producing ping pong to maybe golf ball size hail. This just went over the community of Savannah. That is a severe thunderstorm warning that continues as this is going to move into eventually Stone County in Mississippi. So this is a big hail producer at the moment. It might be producing some strong winds as well. Once again, the worst of that is now past I-59, moving off towards Stone County into Mississippi. Here's the other part we're tracking, a large area of storms extending south of Baton Rouge up through Baton Rouge. This isn't severe anymore, but it is producing some gusty winds, 40 to 50 miles an hour, and maybe some hail up to the size of nickels. This is moving to the east, and I do think this is going to impact parts of the North Shore in the next couple of hours. So notice getting closer to Amite City and our Amite towards Hammond, 540 to the 6 a.m. hour or so, and then more so into St. Tammany Parish in the 6 a.m. hour. So for that commute in Tangipahoa or St. Tammany, could get a little bit dicey in the next couple of hours or so. The big question is right now, does that southern extent move through New Orleans? That's not a guarantee, but I do think we will see some showers and storms in the city or the metro area later this morning. Hopefully we can miss the morning commute with the rain, but later this morning through the midday hours, we'll have some showers and storms around. And then there's a chance of an isolated shower or storm in the late afternoon, but most of it will be cleared out. There is a risk for severe weather, main risk damaging winds and hail at this point, but we can't rule out a spin-up tornado or two, although that risk does look somewhat limited. Once we get this mess out of here, tonight we're clearing out. Tomorrow we're kicking off Jazz Fest. Nice weather. It'll be warm with sunshine. Don't forget the sunscreen. It's probably going to be a little bit soggy too out there on the fairgrounds, thanks to the rain we get today. Then our next storm system comes in Saturday. This one is going to bring us a chance for rainfall Saturday, but there is still quite a bit of uncertainty on if it's going to be a washout or if we're just going to have some scattered showers, maybe a thunderstorm. This model and a few others do suggest that the biggest storms and heaviest rain pass just off the coast. That would be great news for Saturday afternoon at Jazz Fest. Not a guarantee, but this is one of the scenarios. Notice as we get into Saturday evening, a few showers and storms around, but still the heaviest and the worst of it remaining to our east. If those showers and storms are a bit further to the north, we will have to watch for a low-end severe weather threat. Right now, the threat looks somewhat limited, and I'm going with a 60% chance of rain on Saturday. That number will either go up or down. I guarantee you, it depends on what that track does. So let's give it a couple more days before the confidence grows in that. Sunday looks like we'll clear out, though, with some nice weather for your Sunday at Jazz Fest. So overall, Saturday could be our only hiccup there as we kick off the festival. We'll be watching it for you. We'll be watching today's storms as well. And then as we get into early next week, the weather looks like it stays warm.